I was like, nah, we'll be on time. Good to see all of you all the same. All the early birds that have been sitting around ready to go. Hey, Tuna just resubbed. Thank you, Tuna. 15 months. Look at that there. Appreciate you hanging around. And we're live on Facebook. How's YouTube looking? YouTube's looking well, looking good. Stream's public? It is indeed. And that is us ready to go, ready to rock. Hello, everybody. We amputating that hairline. I'm actually growing my hair out. As you can tell, it's going well. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. There's so many of you. My familiar faces, new names, old names. What? Kevin with a 155 stream streak. He's streaking about. Gonna go back and sleep because I didn't realize it's nighttime. So the Pipwin has arrived. We have some more items to get. A lot more items to get. Ah, lovely. Good sleep. No, it's wild, Kevin. That if you did that, it'd probably be not even the weirdest thing that happens in that library. But welcome in, everybody. How have we been? You all been good? You all having a good time? Finally got my hand on the Jones Sunset Sarsaparilla. They taste amazing. They are unbelievable. I have to say, the Sunset Sarsaparilla is great. Now, I haven't tried any of the other flavors. If I spot any when I'm in West Virginia, we'll definitely be having. Wonder if Jones Soda gonna have like a stand. I know they normally have a stand at the other place, Vegas. Vegas. Come here. He ate that? Ate that for dinner. Whoa! Never in doubt. They're gonna have an entire vendor spot. Yeah. Gotta bring those dollar bills. To be fair, what I will teach you all of you going to Vegas, see on the first day, while it may seem great to be in the saloon and all, that'll be there. You know, the saloon ain't going anywhere, but see the vendors village? There is so much cool gear. So, like, custom stuff you wouldn't believe, and they were all sold out. Well, a lot of them were sold out, like, the next day. Speaking of Sunset Sarsaparilla. Will it let me wear it? Yes, but I would lose my legs. Vendor Village day one, yep. Essentially. Straight in there, have a little look around. Can't beat it. That's what I'm going to do in day one, is straight to the Vendor Village to see what there is, because I just couldn't believe... Like, I went around, I think it was the second day, and couldn't believe the quality craftsmanship of half the stuff. Like, it is stuff you would never get off, like, any official Bethesda place. Which is a pity, because, you know, it's that good. D-Ice, sub with Prime. Thank you, D-Ice. But yeah, I've had a fantastic day. And do you know what? I need to stress, I don't tend to have fantastic days. Like, there's always something creeps up. It's not a woe is me. It's just, you know, I'm very good at messing up my day with something. But I have to say, I got up early at a time I would like to wake up at, so about 7. I've just realized something. Oh no. I thought I was in God mode there because I was doing guides, but I'm in survival, so I can't be in God mode. Plus those mines almost killed me. So I'm definitely not in God mode. But yeah, so got up early, went down, heavy gym session, felt good. Haven't been to the gym in about 3 weeks. Then I went for a good swim for about an hour. Well, swam for half an hour and was in the steam room and the sauna and the jacuzzi for about half an hour, so it was good. Well, and just do you know what? I came home and I did a YouTube short. I have not done YouTube shorts in like 2 months. Like, I've released shorts, but they've been clips of me from the stream. I haven't actually made one. I don't know. I went from making them daily to not making them frequently, and I need to get back into that because, I mean, it's kind of like 3/4 of the selling point. So, and I did a guide. I know some of you might have already seen it for the medical metro. Did a wee guide for it because it's one of the few locations I haven't done yet. Hey, Hype Train. Hey, gay. Speaking of. Oh, it was Classic Rocker. Good to see you. Cheers for using your Prime. Yes. Where do you hear this? The next mug, right? So I currently have the crystal one. The next mug has already been chosen. And it won't unlock till April, May, June. End of June, start of July. I don't know if you can even see it. Can you see it if you... I think it shows you like a preview of the badges. But only, I think if you're not subbed, you see the previews. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty cool color. I've been really experimenting with all the colors, and I've got several lined up that are going to be that are going. Mwah. I mean, most of them, no one's going to see. Like they'll be in 6 month intervals. They'll just be a new mug. Just mwah. Exactly.
Now you listen to me, mister. I work for a living. And I mean real work, not writing down gobbledygook. I provide the people of this community with propane and propane accessories.
I love that voice line. It's so good. Cheers, David.
What's that?
I know I'm a crack shot, aren't I? Cheers, King. Cheers, David.
Pulowski, nuclear protection on a budget.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
The parents there in Scotland, the boat, they got off the boat and drove to their campsite, and it's like it's like on the edge of a little loch, so they've their own wee private beach nearly that they've put the caravan up by. Does look pretty cool. They have the bobblehead with them, so expect loads of photos with the bobblehead going around the Highlands. I did not give them the bobblehead. They took the bobblehead. There's a big difference. I mean, I'd give it to them if they'd asked, but they didn't need to ask. Cheers, Chunkish. Teetering on the edge of the hype train. Give me that there. Here's the question. If I had a bobblehead. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 1,000 bits from David. Thank you, David. Should be saving it, man. Saving it for the vendors village. And drink. And everything else in Vegas. Gonna be good. But that is massive. He means gambling? Yes. Of course I mean gambling. Happy Monday, everyone. Cheers, Ted. Appreciate it. Hey, Tony. Good to see you. I'll make it back on blackjack. Yeah, that's the spirit. Remember, you've got to... You either get even or get even worse. I love that video every time it pops up. Your man's like, we're down 5,000 in the casino. He says, so we're going to take 5,000 and we're going to get even or get even worse.
My client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son.
I didn't make it in time. Kellogg was working with the Institute, and he gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
Yeah, how you's all finding getting back into the flow of things, being Monday.
No
Everyone
sense,
loves Monday. Monday's
Security
great.
protocols strip those memories out.
No, Mr. Metal for Hands doesn't know how to get back to the factory.
No, I skipped that part of the orientation film.
Uh-huh.
Look, the sad thing is, I have no idea.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year
Always
now.
push through a losing streak.
Commonwealth's man. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right?
Kellogg.
Man like that would have had access.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
Mm-hmm. He's dead, Nick.
So...
Oh, you're going to Walmart,
murderer
Jade?
and
Yes.
the kidnapper
Powdered
gets his brains
donuts,
blown out
please.
by an avenging
A
parent.
bag.
Huh.
Would love that.
Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
I was so blinded by anger. I just...
Gets his brains blown out.
You're talking crazy.
Look, if
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's go.
Actually, I think I already have some.
Simon,
I know they make boxes.
I'll head there on my own.
I seen a box,
Well,
Right.
but I just never, never really did anything. Where do you see what I'm getting you? Oh, don't get me a crate. Don't do it. That would be terrible.
haircut? Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
Read all about it. An outsider's perspective on Diamond City.
What's Astro like? I think he's into blondes. About 5'8". Gorgeous looking. I think that's what he's into. Something like that. I actually have no idea. Man would near eat anything, so I'm not sure. I'll inquire. See if there's any American things. You don't need to get him anything though. Just get me the donuts. or pull in at the nearest gas station or whatever. I'm sure they'd be there. Okay, let's go get. You do a wee bit of rescuing today. Rocket launcher and everything? Oh, I don't have any. This would have been a really good moment for the big boy, but even better. Pop, pop, pop. Don't have enough carry weight for it. I'm not holding missiles anyway, so. Don't need to worry. Let's go rescue Strong and Rex.
You only kill the weakest of us. It only makes us stronger. If they cannot kill one puny human, they are less than nothing.
Motivational.
You fight well for a human. Now die like one.
Boring.
My warriors are waiting for you.
Don't know why this mutant is always dead.
Human, you fight almost as good as a super mutant. Maybe we will put you in the cage with Strong and Rex.
Hey. A little bit lucky.
Hello? Can't hide forever. What? Who's there? Human.
I am so confused.
For you.
Why are they not attacking me? That's very strange. I've never seen that happen before. No, there's no commands. I'm in survival, so... And the ghouls attacked me earlier. Hold on. Wait, what? Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna reload. Reload the game. See, you see the game all right? Yeah. Hey, Jason. Is this live right now? When I see notifications, it was 12 hours ago. Yeah, this is indeed live.
Green stuff here. Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off. That's out.
Oh! I mean, on one side, yay, it's working. On the other side, oh dear. I forgot that they pack a fur punch. Oh! You startled me.
All the future! Dad! No!
I'm sneaking.
Now I'm angry!
I am super sneak.
Just stand still! You hit like a rad roach! Find the leg! Oh!
Bit cheesy, but
Oh, but wait, come back! Don't leave
You
me here!
have
but if their AI isn't going to react fast enough.
How strong. He
human!
knows the best way down off of this cursed tower.
Go to lift. Go fast, humans.
There we go.
I feel the strength bobblehead should have been here.
Humans always fight!
I think it would have made more
So
sense.
the whole milk of human
Gonna be
kindness
a
thing,
good
that's
fight.
gonna make
You know,
death.
the strength bobblehead being where strong is.
By teaching
Go ahead and hide,
Strong here
little
believes it is
reader.
the secret to human power.
Do it!
So he wants us to help him find it. I shall.
Always
Just
dread
words
this
by
part.
Quoting from the bard.
Face me,
Good
you
night.
coward!
Good night. Parting is such sweet
Strong
Doubts
Nazi!
are traitors.
Must be
And make us
gone.
lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. So wise, so young. They say do never live long.
Hell is empty and all the devils are here.
I've gotten a really clean run of this. Between their AI messing up,
It is the wisest course.
it's been simple.
Spineless human!
It's stopping. Why is it stopping? We're all going to die, aren't we?
Going to slaughter you! Yeah!
Nope. At least it's nice enough to leave us some first aid.
What's that fight today? So, what is it? Heard that strong find you! Rage! Rage!
Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death once.
Human time is done. This is the age of the super mutant.
Hello. And goodbye.
And it is done. The bell invites me.
Many of you actually run strong as a companion. Like I maxed him out and 100% run, but I don't know. He wouldn't be one that I would take.
Human talk too much.
He's not like Fox. I miss Fox. He was best human.
Hey, Strong.
Go away, bleeder.
Rex.
Right, get down here so I can get my quest.
Rex.
Many thanks for that timely rescue.
You're welcome.
As gracious as you are brave. Yes, well, in any event, I'm quite grateful. I'd like you to have this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think it's time I left this awful place. I'm returning to WRVR and resuming my career in radio.
All right.
Go find milk of human kindness with Strong.
Not yet, but soon.
Hurry. Strong no like waiting.
Strong no like anything. Like that's the other thing with Strong. Strong disliked this. Strong hated that. Strong disliked this. Piper, I think Piper's the one that likes most things. Or at least isn't peeved off half the time. Must. Steel. Power armor. Remember us doing that all the time? I remember.
What the hell was that? Oh, hell no! You've got to be joking.
This ain't over.
Wishful thinking and some of those shots. What to go?
What the? He ain't supposed to be in here. Rip him to shreds.
That one one was ugly anyway. Only a fucking coward hides.
Open fire!
Always suspected they'd look better that way.
Man's got a long-range shotgun.
Ha! Not bad.
Where's this last one? Where are they?
It's a period act, huh?
Oh.
You think they're done out there? Excellent. We don't want any trouble. Not anymore, at least.
Oh, just peek your head up, you damn coward.
To heck with that. I'm too pretty to go out like that. Is it over? Well, I could.
Such a sad opportunity.
I don't know. Seemed quite the performance from where
This
I
place
was
would have been
standing.
a great arena.
Fucking high or something? Why am I asking? Up?
Was still winning the.
You're strung out and getting sloppy, is what you are. Of course, I suppose you ain't got to worry about that now. I'm not sure if I should kiss you or have my little bird here feed you your own entrails.
I told you to quit calling me that.
Who am I talking to? Oh.
Out of business? What do you mean?
Not the entrepreneurial sort, are ya? Keeping those idiots entertained was what kept us in caps. Now just what the hell are we supposed to do?
To hell with them. More'll come. Just need a quick breather and I'll be ready to go.
A breather? What? So you can slam more of that junk into your arm now? Now, you know what? I think this was a blessing in disguise. You caught the end of that bout. What'd you think of Kate's work?
Not sure. I didn't catch the whole thing.
Yeah, I guess you were pretty busy cleaning house. So here's my predicament. And if you ain't bringing it... So, what say... Look, you'd be doing...
Me. And him.
Sure. I could use someone watching my back.
Good. It's settled then.
Right.
And here, take this.
Now just wait a sec.
You don't need to...
You're a...
You don't have to tell me.
I guess you just come find me then when you want to head out.
I just thought, why not? I don't rescue, get some XP, killing some enemies. Kind of just prepping myself for Nuka World. Making sure I'm strong. Really, the only perk I want is level 46. Full strength and rifleman will make this the best weapon. Hello, fellow cult members. This is not a cult. That is rule number 1. Ah. Poor bot. Just did not deserve it. What? I heard someone there, but didn't see anyone.
Are you kidding me?
What is it?
Whoa. What? Who's this?
Must have been nothing.
biggest mistake.
Nah, we can be sneaky. Get a wee sleep.
What? What?
That was the one with the missile launcher, wasn't it? Yeah. Also, I'm not wearing my armor. I think it would be better if we put all our armor back on. Aye, but the thing is, even if it was a cult, would we openly admit it? Answer's probably not.
Who? You're dead! Nah.
What a headshot. Sneak attack damage.
Nice.
Not something to ever be ignored. Ooh, a powerful receiver. That is interesting. Haha.
That's it.
First time. Yeah. Whoop. In survival, normally I would jump and just take the fall damage, but in survival, I can never tell. Sometimes you can get taken out by what seems like a relatively small height. Although my height, everything looks like quite the drop. Oh. Oh, hello.
Huh? What's that? Someone there? What was that? It was nothing.
To good neighbor. Let's get started on the big dig. Because at the end of the big dig, you get the minigun, the flaming minigun.
I like you already. Walk into a new place, make a show of dominance. Nice. Good neighbors of the people, for the people.
Hey Shane, good to see you.
Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Uh-huh. I've got a few minutes to browse.
A gun for...
Let's see. You have something that I need. Party starter. 9,000 caps. Well, with great man tats and a suit, well, probably half the price. Still something worth considering.
Brotherhood of Steel.
Hey.
Stay out,
Oh,
good neighbor.
a new face walks into...
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super me. You get...
Mm-hmm. You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks.
Hey, you. Looking for work?
Bobby has to be one of my most disliked characters. She's just, you know, a backstabbing ghoul. Like, that's pretty much all she is.
Yeah, when can I start?
Well, aren't you an eager beaver? If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear.
Uh-huh.
Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
She's shady. Yeah, pretty much.
Ready
Hey,
to
Calum
get
and
to work?
Joshua. Good to see you.
Just tell me what I need to do.
You are gonna be doing some digging.
I'm your guy.
No one likes a brown noser.
No one's worse than Mr. Another Settlement Needs Your Help. No. There's worse. Casey Dalton is the worst character.
Hey, I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man. Starting to feel like we're doing charity. Did you just hear something?
It's crawling with my alerts.
Bail!
Bobby can take this job and shove it.
Good luck down there, new guy.
Explosive minigun. No. One of these days. Oh, wow, a rifle that's 7.62. But yet, can't get any of that. Yet. It's heavy, but it is worth a good bit, so... Can probably get rid of some of my stuff. Like those.
So we don't have the capacity.
I love that sound effect.
What is going on in
Survival mode just keeps me on my toes. So that's why I like streaming survival. I don't like playing survival off camera.
Looks like we are having crab for dinner tonight.
You'd eat Mirelurk? Ugh, no. Disgusting. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend.
Uh-huh. That means less caps for me.
Yes, it does. There's still plenty
Cheers,
to go
Dweeby.
around in that
Thank
strong
you.
room. Don't you worry. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things. Head over to the...
Meet Bobby in Diamond City. Right. Time to sell some of our stuff. Please spam the ham for Dweeby.
Everyone, gather around.
A new player and good neighbor. Hello,
Oh.
little
Now, I know you
pawn.
all are doing
Welcome
your
to
own
our
thing,
fun and
but I
games.
don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Borowski the other day?
He wishes.
I heard you walked that freedom trail. All right. What? Getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters? We freaks gotta stick together.
Tom trying to reach the top
Best way to
shelf.
stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me? Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock. Now, what out there in our big friendly commonwealth would want to drive us apart?
What kind of twisted, unneighborly
Didn't see Deacon in the crowd.
hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later.
Heard what you did. Save that Rex Goodman from the supermutants. Yes, not
I think Deacon's standing at the front, a good neighbor.
mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond
Or, well, I've
City.
already met Deacon, so he wouldn't be here. Aye, no, Deacon's normally sitting here.
We all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead, but stay focused. Now I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny, when people are doing things they don't normally do, when family starts pushing you away for no reason, we all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid.
Who's this?
Now, who's scared?
Oh, it starts workplace safety.
At which town in the
I love how Fahrenheit's like, I don't need to listen to him.
Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece.
Who needs to listen to Hancock?
good neighbor?
Of the people, for the people.
Sir? Hey, Cleo.
Sir? You'd be amazed how little this neighborhood has changed. The bombs may have dropped.
Oh, here, what? Finn, he had some random stuff on him. Nothing worth the talking about. Come on, Cleo.
Sir? Cleo.
Sir? Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like.
Let's see what you've got.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
Hold on. Let's see. I don't think I've great mentats on me. Nah, I don't. Have whiskey? Could I make? Nah, I couldn't even make it. Well.
Daisy.
If you hit upon something, don't bother.
Sure. Let's take a look.
It's a little bit of everything.
She might have whiskey. No. Of course, the only time I need whiskey. Oh, here, while I'm here, might as well do Kellogg's Memories.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought...
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Oh, the Silver Shroud, and you do it too, yeah.
We need your help, Doctor.
Well,
I need the
well met,
memories
David.
from a man
Thank you.
named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse.
Sure. I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside
Technically, it
knowledge
was
of the
defiled.
Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees.
Oh, Whitechapel Charlie probably has whiskey. Ah.
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Ego, fetch me the brain.
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Has anyone seen Jeanette yet? I want to know if the pizza was worthwhile, because the pizza did look amazing. If you're in the Discord, you've seen the pizza. Looks great. It looked great.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine
Apart
is
from
an
the
older
pineapple.
generation synth. But
She did a
Institute
pineapple on it,
technology being
didn't
what
she?
it is, the brain implant could fit him.
King, you eat pineapple and pizza, don't you? You eat cold pizza? What am I talking about?
We're talking about what?
Don't worry about me, Amari.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even
You
when
know
I'm
it.
about to have a foreign object shoved into my
Oh,
noggin,
brilliant.
you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire.
Let's just start
Feeling any different?
taking all the meds.
Static. I can't make sense of any of...
Maybe take some rod resistance? Yeah, why not?
Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe.
More problems.
It's not like anyone has ever done this before. You try making a secret technology work across hardware generations out of spare parts. Just let me think. The encryption is probably meant to keep a single mind from accessing the data. So what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host.
If someone wants to run a poll, I'd love to know how many people here would eat pineapple on pizza. Not your favorite, just would you eat it? Like yes or no, pineapple on pizza.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
Valentine does have zingers, like complete
The
zingers.
only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Give me a second to do a poll. Oh, cheers, Nanamo. We've done it before. A lot said yes. Yeah, but now we're gonna do it again. We'll do it again and see what happens.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me?
You know what? I'll be fair.
The simulation
I
appears
would
to be
eat
working,
pineapple,
although
right?
the memories are quite
Like pineapple to me is pretty tasty.
I'll try to
I don't
step
mind
you
it.
through the intact memories and
I've just never thought, do you know what would make my pizza better?
location.
If there was cold, like, or just even hot pineapple on it. It just never crosses my mind as that would make it so much better. Now I'm half tempted. I'm gonna have to get a Hawaiian pizza and eat it and see what it tastes like.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Imagine I eat it and then I'm like, oh, that's
There appears
delicious.
to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Let's keep looking.
See, I'd eat cold pizza, but I just prefer it heated. I don't know, just nicer. I just love a heated cheese taste.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
Who is that voice? That's what I would love to know.
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
I found another memory.
Like, obviously, when you listen to his whole story, you know what's going on there, but it's never really, like, that character sounds more menacing than basically every other enemy in the game.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad...
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cryogenic stasis. Suspended.
I found another intact memory.
Well, I must watch a speed running video to see how they skip this bit.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Piper's really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have used,
Kellogg.
Oh wow, you don't even have to do the you can just let
One of these days, you're gonna get
that
your
happen.
head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Yeah, there's a poll on Twitch if anyone wants
So
to
what's the big
partake
crisis this
on
time?
whether pineapple belongs
New
on pizza.
orders for you. One of our scientists has left the institute.
Left?
We're gonna
As
find
in,
out soon.
he's
See
gone
where
rogue.
most people lie.
Name's Dr. Brian Virgil.
I'm gonna say
We know he's hiding
70
somewhere
30.
in the glowing
If I had to
sea.
guess.
Here's his file.
70 no. 30 yes. Haven't looked at it yet.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Guess again. 57% yes.
Program.
43% no.
One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
I would have thought more people would have said no, but Hawaiian pizza is fairly popular. Does anyone here not like pepperoni on pizza? That would be the more controversial one, I would say.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
He's away with words.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Well, that was very... Normally I have to press between the two bits of dialogue.
Hey, you, forget something?
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
Thomas, you say that.
No
What?
one
Guess what I had
has
for
ever
dinner? What did you
done
have?
this
Pepperoni pizza?
How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor.
That's good. But
Right.
are you...
There's more than...
Where?
Uh-huh. If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're good...
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. By the way,
Uh-huh.
Let's go up and slobber the neck. Actually, just before we do that.
Got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not
Hey.
Good neighbors crazy. Thefts, murders, worse.
I have a soft spot for
Sometimes you
Kent.
just got to escape a little to make it through the day.
I guess.
You ever listen to
He
the
does
Silver
drone on
Shroud?
and off, but, you know.
That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
Except when he
When they
answers
first
this.
aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
From the past. Ooh.
Aren't there other survivors from that time?
Oh, sure. There were a lot of us schools that lived back then, but none of us looked as good as you. Are you really that old?
What's the sarcastic one for this?
So, I'm a time traveler. I just got back from visiting George Washington.
Now you're just playing with me. Though that would be pretty neat. You know what would be even neater? What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun. I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Do you know, I'm going to say something very controversial. Because we haven't been without controversy in a while. You know, I always looked at... There was one or two people at the school I went to. And they would get their crusts cut off. Like pre-cut off. I didn't like their crusts. Now, I don't know about you. But I really like the crusts on a sandwich. So I always like raised an eyebrow when I seen these pre-cut. And I'm like, what it's like, oh, they just binned the rest of the bread. And I'm like, I mean, you know, in terms of carbs and energy and what you would get out of the bread that you're eating, it's like the crust is just, you know, especially with certain kinds of bread, the crust is superior. Like with a crusty tiger loaf, the crust is, it is the best part of the bread. Normal bread, it's not too bad. Oh, don't get me wrong, there was one dude who did rip the crusts off. And he would like sometimes eat half the, like he would sometimes eat the crusts and then be like, nah, and he'd rip off the other half. I did find that amusing. It was quite amusing. I was like, well, fair enough. You know, you sometimes like it, sometimes you don't. But there was a few that just like, obviously, you know, the crusts were off. And I was like, what are you doing?
Sure, Kent. You have a plan, all right.
I know how it sounds. I've built my own custom machine gun, even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
As it happens, I already have your costume.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? Here's something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
All right. There you go.
Here you go.
After all these years...
Does he give you the submachine gun now?
The Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong.
Yeah, this would be a good one. When you all went to school, what was like a typical lunch? Let's see how different the US to the UK is. So in our school, and I'm talking like secondary, so like high school, it was either people just had sandwiches that tended to be like the, you know, the common one. It's just a sandwich. Or they did paninis, right? And the panini types were of three kinds. There was ham and cheese. There was just cheese. So just a slather of really nice cheese, I have to say. Some of the cheese was the best. Or chicken and cheese. Or there was a sweet chili chicken and cheese one. Now, people like clambered over each other for the sweet chili chicken one. Sometimes I would buy an additional one just to like, I don't know, just sometimes we would have traded it. Sometimes we would have gave it to one of my mates who, you know, was late or something. It was always like a nice wee thing to do. But, yeah, as for the other hot food, I think it was like burgers and chips. But I never would have stood in that queue because you always had to weigh up which queue to stand in. Because there was the panini side or the hot food. And the thing with the hot food was the line was sometimes out the door. Excuse me. So, you would have prep school or is that normal? They hated us, I guess. Pretty normal for most schools. It was always, you would have a hot or a cold side, but it wouldn't have made a lot of sense because the cold side was always paninis that were heated. So cold side, there was sandwiches and all you could have got. But you would always walk in, you'd look at the two queues, and I would always weigh up, was it, if you were early enough, you could justify trying to get like a burger and chips, because the burger and chips was pretty good, and it was super, super cheap. You ain't never getting the portion sizes that we got for the price that we got. Obviously all subsidized and all with the school, but that was a baked potato and all would have been nice. Sometimes they had them on. Sometimes it was fish. There was sometimes really nice stuff. Now, the one thing I hated so much, if you got a panini, nobody would have tried to eat your panini, right? It's just standard practice. Nobody would try and eat it. But if you'd got chips, if you'd waited in that queue, and maybe you only had like 10 minutes before lunchtime was over, maybe 5 minutes before you could even start eating, you'd sit at the table and everyone would take a chip. And I mean, we would sit at a table of maybe like 9-10 people around, like big round table. You just sat down, bam, 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 bam. So everyone would take the chip, right? And you could get angry and you could say and do, but it didn't make a difference because everyone would end up just taking a chip. It was kind of like, I don't know, like a rite of passage almost. But I came up with a devious plan. Some of you from the OG, like a year ago, might have heard the story. So I would get a gravy chip, right? Or a curry chip. Didn't matter. But what I would do is I would open like 10 sachets of pepper and I would plaster my gravy or curry chip and pepper because I loved pepper. Like I did not, like honestly, I would embarrass you with how much pepper I would put on my meals. And I love it. Calorieless. And to me, taste makes things, black pepper makes it really tasty. So I just, boom, 10 sachets. And I'll never forget sitting down. A load of them were like, oh, why'd you put pepper in that? I'm not eating that. I just looked at them like, good, it's a deterrent. And then that ended up leading on to a really, really healthy addiction to putting pepper on most things.
Don't sell yourself short.
I got a better
licked every
idea
piece
who should
right
wear
off.
it. You up for being a Silver Shroud? You're just like him. Except you probably haven't
King,
been
I got a
glimpse
Big
shot
Mac
down
the
by
other day,
monsters.
and I did deconstruct it. I sat at it layer by layer.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours. Here's some time to fight crime.
Did he give me the gun? I just need the gun. Yeah. Am I carrying anything heavy?
Huh. We must be doing pretty well if you're willing to leave that behind.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
You ever see that little girl that grabs the pigeon by the neck and stole her fries? That was a good one. As you can tell, the cough's kind of still lingering, like, but it's more so it doesn't just happen now. Like, it needs to be triggered, so, you know. I tell you what used to be very dangerous, there used to be a brownie day where they would do homemade brownies. I mean, that stuff was just unbelievably, like, if you had a spare brownie, you could actually barter your way up to anything. You could barter your way into a panini, into a burger, into chips, into homework. You know, you could barter anything based off a brownie, which was always quite something.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go.
What are you talking about?
Bartering was a great system. Love bartering.
You sounded like Kellogg just...
Did I? Huh. Anyway.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there.
A can of super sweet corn? What is that just a brand or like?
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff.
Was it? Did that make a difference? Oh goodness. Brownies were like gold. They were like bars of gold because you could trade them like that.
Hey, Cleo.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
A gun for...
To be fair, I didn't go to a super posh school, but I went to a posh enough school that smoking was basically like it never occurred. I couldn't tell you. I don't think I ever seen anyone smoke. My siblings went to the other school that was opposite mine, and well, that that was a common occurrence. I was trying to buy the party starter. Woo! Expensive. Do you know what? I actually think it's too expensive. No, I'll cancel it and we'll put on Reginald's suit and drink a beer.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arsenal full of weapons needs to make a living after all.
So yeah, what was the typical American lunch then? But I didn't see too many of them. Or was it mostly like homemade?
Let's see what you have.
Each weapon.
Look at this, wearing Reginald's suit. Make sure to not sell any of the useful ones. Oh, I should have took Day Tripper. Be fine. My favorite school lunch was the turkey and mashed potato day. We had those happy face fries. Oh, the big happy face fries. God love them. Square sheet pizza, fruit cup, steamed veg, and drink. Not bad. Not bad. Right. Sell these. She must have some ammo. Do I want? Oh, school custard? Yeah. School cake and custard. Lovely. Typical packed lunch. To be fair, ham sandwiches were goated. Ham and cheese sandwich or something. I had an Angry Birds lunchbox. And people loved to throw it about. It was like an active game of hide and seek. To be fair, it was one of the coolest looking lunchboxes, so I couldn't really care less about anyone's opinion on it. They were great. Chips stolen, lunchbox thrown around. I never really looked back at it like that. I look back at it as more as, you know, I would have said it was bullying if not everyone else received the exact same treatment. The only thing that did annoy me was that lunchbox, though. And I'm pretty sure it was the same dude. But yeah, I don't look back at things and be like, "Ooh." I always have a good laugh at it. We were just kids. Look at this dude. Is he coming to me? Ah. Oh, what a shot.
Threat analysis. Green. Security operation successful. Resuming normal operation.
Ah. Oh, goodness. That hurt. What's totally underrated? Beans and toast. I will stand by that.
Stay off the grass.
Love beans and toast. Or sorry, what am I beans and pancakes. Love beans and pancakes. Like baked, like Heinz beans and pancakes with lathered with a good bit of butter. Listen, that is probably my number, like top 3 comfort meal.
Go away.
Up yours.
I told you to go away.
Just up yours.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Beans and pancakes? What in the actual fudge? What? You get comments and pineapple on pizza. Yeah, but see, you have to also remember, I don't think it's the pancakes you're thinking of. I'm pretty sure we have a slight different... Yeah, no. Well... I'm talking about a specific type of pancake. Not like a... I don't know what all the different types are. I know. I'm talking about good old, like, Ormo buttermilk pancakes. Yeah, pretty much. Wait, is it buttermilk pancakes? Here, you should have seen my face when I was in Vegas and they turned around and they were like, oh, here, what way do you want your eggs done? And she gave me the option. It was like sunny side up and over easy or something. I was like, I swear I stared at her for a minute or two and was like, I'm sorry, I have no idea what you mean.
Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Over here, you would never ask, like, you're never asked or offered how your eggs are. Like, you would be kind of amazed by that. More think about it. I've never had a breakfast and someone being like, what way do you want your eggs done? They come out the way. So how do they cook their eggs? And the eggs are just, it's just fried egg. Like, it's, that's pretty much it. It's either it's fried or it's boiled. There's no real in between. Like this whole, one of you Americans, what are you ones that know, what is it? It's sunny side, English, Tom. American English. What is it? Sunny side over easy or sunny side up is the way to eat it. What does that mean? What does it mean? Sunny side up, over easy? What does over easy mean? I'm assuming, like a sunny side up, is that like raw? I don't know. I don't know what it means. Runny yolk. I don't mind runny yolk. White's almost cooked. Fried, scrambled, poached. Yeah, normally.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
Normally that's the way.
Please, have a seat. Edward, the good bourbon, eh?
He's getting the good bourbon out.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in
I
the
didn't think we would get so in depth on eggs. I have a love-hate relationship with eggs. I don't mind eggs. Like I will eat them, but I can get like eggs. I can get very sick of eating eggs, you know? What's everyone's favorite kind of egg? I like poached. I must admit, I do like poached eggs. I would probably go poached, then scrambled, then fried. Not to say I don't like fried eggs, but again, poached is pretty top tier. Especially for soldiers. I think that's a pure UK thing. Unless I'm wrong. Egg soldiers, yeah. How many people get that one? that will be an interesting take.
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet.
Egg and toast soldiers? Yeah, dippy eggs. Well, that is the other way to do it.
Science, even at its pinnacle, could
they are top tier. Might actually make up. Do you know what? I try and make it tomorrow.
That's really interesting.
Hard to master, but
say that. It's become my life's work. My approach.
But buttery scrambled egg, also pretty good.
While keeping an absolutely open mind.
What an egg-citing conversation.
Closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated.
He really had to go hard in that pronunciation. Rub al-Khalil or Halil.
Civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, cheers for that, Sky. I would say over.
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried
over
away
easy
sometimes.
would probably be the way I go.
The missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then.
King gets to see me order, we'll be ordering meals. I need this famous carbonara in West Virginia.
To the family.
Okay.
Me cook?
Officially hired.
Don't know about that. If there's a barbecue place down the road, don't know about my
I'm ready to get to work.
Get all the ingredients together.
It's best to keep an open mind.
To be fair, if I could get Pecorino,
eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy.
If I could get Pecorino, guanciale, eggs,
facility north of the city. There's an
I might be able to make it.
Any questions?
They have me thinking.
Only about
I intended to do no
you
cooking.
Start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. Check in with you all.
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck.
Yep. Good luck. Oh, here, controversial. I'm not a fan of omelets. Don't really care what's in them. I just can't. I don't intend to cook either, so barbecue sounds amazing. Listen, barbecue, whatever it needs to be. As long as someone down the road's cooking it. Almost raw. To be fair, my omelets were always well done. I wonder what a closer to raw one. Rare, raw. Oh no. I did not come all this way to die. That easy. Dee 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 dee. I'm feeling like doing some shenanigans. Wait, is that not hitting? What? I just felt like it. Ever just feel like it? Oh, do you remember I was telling you that the restaurant near where we're staying in West Virginia had a load of like pickled items? Well, our KFC is now doing like some sort of limited edition pickle burger thing.
I've got a few minutes to browse. Make it
You know what? I was making fun of the menu. Not, well, making fun. I would eat it like, but I was like, oh, there's a lot of like pickled stuff. And then all of a sudden, boom. We are now getting we imported all these pickle limited edition things.
Bar's open. Just don't get so drunk you shoot.
Finally, my dad can stop belly aching about great-grandpappy. Thanks.
I'll take it.
Stockton snores.
All right. Now, since we're still on the topic of food and I don't intend to change it, I have a question. What is everybody's favorite? Right. Favorite sauce? Can be any sauce. My favorite sauce at the top S tier is peppercorn cream, which is it's a creamy peppercorn sauce. That's my top tier. Very, very hard to find. It's like a needle in a haystack. Most places never offer it. So creamy pepper is just hard to find. Mayo or ranch? You know, I always assumed ranch was just mayo. I'm having a revelation. I'm having a revelation here. We're counting gravy. If it's a sauce, yeah. I used to be, in my youth, I was obsessed with gravy. Like, gravy was my go-to. Gravy chip. Gravy. Yeah. Preston gravy. I just loved gravy. And then I slowly turned into curry. And then from curry, I've moved on to, well, if it's a Chinese, it's always curry. But if it's a chippy, I'd actually get a cheesy chip. Quite fond of a cheesy chip. A cheesy curry chip used to be the best, but I can't stomach it anymore. It's just tastes like you shouldn't be eating it. Peronaise sauce, nice. Gravy, curry. Cheese sauce, a lot of cheese sauces. Have you ever had loaded steak fries? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Love loaded fries of all calibers. Southwest sauce, which I'm pretty sure is not... See, Southwest sauce is a strange one because it's called Chipotle and then it's also called Southwest, but it's basically like a really thick, spicy mayonnaise. But I've also seen it that it's like a really super spicy, like light sauce. And I don't know what is the actual difference. I don't know if it is just Southwest. And that is the way we call it here. I don't even know if that's a thing in the States. Sometimes things get really badly translated when they come over here. Subway Southwest? Yeah. Well, our local like Spar, Centra, like corner shop franchise place, they do a sauce. Bleachers Southwest, phenomenal. Do you know, I don't even use red sauce that much. Ooh. I don't mind it, but, you know, I'd pick and choose. I'd be very picky as to when I would have it. I hear a lot of people say that. They're like, oh, if the steak is cooked well enough, you don't need a sauce and all. I don't care. I love a well-cooked steak. I love a medium rare steak or a rare steak with sauce. The sauce is just a magical, like, complimentary thing to me. How's all our settlements? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A chipotle is a smoke-dried red jalapeno pepper. Hollandaise sauce? Is hollandaise sauce not what people would normally have with like fish? Like salmon and all? Suppose you could have it with steak. Never really thought about it. King, you'll have story. If King is still here, and if I'm still here after West Virginia, I'm sure we'll have stories to tell. Everyone will sit, like my first stream back, everyone will be sitting with bated breath. Like, will King be here? Or will he have signed out and been like, nah, I'm done. One and done. Nah, I shouldn't short sell myself. Stinky knows all about my company, my great company. Going the wrong way. Parsons is that way. Ranch is mayo, buttermilk, herbs, and seasoning. Oh. Black pepper cream sauce. Oh. There's a place up north that used to do the best pepper cream sauce. I've never found anything like it. Don't even know how I would like reverse engineer that sauce. And I had it with, like, I would dip my pizza into it. It was that magical. Which is something I wouldn't normally do with pizza. Like, oh. I like onions and mushrooms with my steak. That's kind of my, like, combo. We did have a blast, Stinky. I will admit, King's going to get a slightly different experience because it's going to be me and Astro. As well, you know, Astro will be there, and you know, you've seen me when I'm playing like Halo with Astro. Like it's like full, you know, full unlock mode. It probably took me a day or two to really, like, you know, show up. To be fair, I think the best way to reverse engineer the pepper cream sauce might have been to just a lot of cream. A lot of cream. I like a good applesauce. You know, there's a sort of fancy restaurant that I would go to for like special occasions. I'm going to say fancy. It's not, it's a fancy meal when you read the menu, but everything is just phenomenally cooked. You know, like it is basically Michelin star, but not Michelin star as in weird. You know, it's you read it and you're like, it seems strange, but not as weird as Michelin star. Anyway, I go there for special occasions. Me and Astro quite well. We've probably went a couple of times in the last year, and it is they do like an applesauce with like a pork starter. Oh, so good. I actually thought more people would mention barbecue. That's my wee brother's favourite. Now, I'm not a big barbecue person. I'd eat barbecue ribs, but I wouldn't do like a barbecue base on a pizza. That would be, I wouldn't be a fan. But my brother, oh, he's barbecue mad. Everything barbecue. And he would lather everything in barbecue. Oh, slaw. We side a slaw to something. Yeah. It's the one conversation that never gets old. Food. If your brother went to Red Robin and tried the campfire sauce, I don't think he'd go back then, aye. You may, do you know what? You all may meet my brother in 1, 2, 3. Not 2027, not 2028, not 2029. 2030. I promised him I'd take him to Vegas when he turns 21. Because he ain't of much use. Until then. There wouldn't be too much he'd be able to do. Oh, Pammy speaks the truth. The best mayonnaise is Five Guys mayonnaise. I don't know what they put in it. Because I'm pretty sure you can't buy that. Like Heinz make it for Five Guys in the UK. It is just one of the best. One of the greatest. No, see, I'm the same. Moo. What actually is the problem here? Who has that many missiles? Actually, we're just hunting down the Brahmin. Normally a corpse or something, but not today. I'm a big lover of mayonnaise, like the real mayonnaise, like none of the light mayonnaise. But because it's just so calorific, I had to like force myself into liking light mayonnaise. Because the difference, it's like the difference between like 100 grams is like 800 calories, but the light mayonnaise is like 250. To be fair, you probably shouldn't eat the light one. You probably should just eat the real one. But if you use a large quantity of it, it is what it is.
Welcome back. Looking to trade?
You have any paying work?
Yeah, Caravan is just loves it, apparently. And that's
Sure. I'll take care of your feral problem.
great.
Final reading it. Wait. Excuse me. I thought I completed that.
Hi, I'm Meg.
A bucket of mayo. I know you can buy a bucket of mayo. I always find that very amusing. Light mayo does taste awful. It does. Some days I wonder, like, you know, when they're making all this healthy stuff, we have come a long way. Protein bars used to taste like cardboard. Some of them are pretty palatable now. You know, I would dig a few of them. A couple of brands, I would definitely, you know, eat their protein bars, no problem. But, you know, I'm waiting for the day that you eat a McDonald's burger, right? But it's like super healthy, you know, like really, like loads of protein, very little saturated. I suppose like the actual patty itself probably does fit that already, but yeah, we haven't come far enough in making some of the healthier options better. Could also just adjust my diet to fit in stuff like that, but who wants to do that? Me, I guess I have to do it. What's your best calorie cutting hack? Plain Greek yogurt instead of sour cream. Well, that's a really good one.
Your sister is missing and I want her found.
For me,
If not to keep the family safe.
I'd be happy to send someone to look for her, ma'am. It's not.
Mother, Edward has.
you know, for me,
Someone out to find Imogen.
like I will eat everything unless it's pre-planned. So when I pre-plan my meals, I eat exactly what I need. And if I don't, I will eat everything in the house.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
Some raiders set up camp near
Although
Parsons.
light mayonnaise is probably the best way to cut
There's
out
only this one vial
everything.
left.
Because that's like a third of the calories.
I can't.
Oh. Thought it would automatically give me the quest.
Indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm
We
sorry to say.
2060 Merlot.
Finally, this will help settle Mother down.
Emma Jean is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out.
Uh-huh.
She's, from time to time, she...
No problem.
The trouble? I don't know where she's gone. She's been... somebody...
Got it. Off to Good Neighbor then.
All this just to get the gun at the end, which means I need to side against Lorenzo. Well, what am I talking about? You can side with them or against them and you still get the Zeta gun. What are y'all putting in a jacket potato? Beans and cheese.
What's that?
Or chili and cheese. Or... Funny, I'll put everything with cheese, but I don't. Anything with cheese, but not cheese on its own. I don't really do cheese on its own. On a baked potato. On a tater. Baked tater. Don't you get up. Oh, the other ones are dead. Oh. Must be in the Brotherhood of Steel. Potato. Taters. I can't do the tuna. I can't do the tuna potatoes. I don't know. There's just something about it. Want it fully loaded, cheese, butter, salt, pepper, cheese, and chili. Yep. Yep. Yep.
You must be Emma Jean.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Butter? What?
Well, actually it was Edward, but close enough.
Edward, who works for Jack.
Uh-huh.
But since I was bored with Thomas, he actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Everyone in this stream.
Your boyfriend Thomas was a real charmer.
I was done with him. and he shouldn't have locked me in here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Well, they didn't start firing on me, so I don't think the Brotherhood are against me yet. If we subscribe to Tom, we are joining a cult. Yes, no, maybe. There's your answer. Answer is whatever you want it to be. I wouldn't worry. The whole, world revolution that will start won't be happening for another few years anyway. I have to get like a few things ready for that. So, no need to stress. I don't hear in the burritos. Good old burrito. We don't have any super authentic places here. At least one that wasn't bought out recently and has turned to crap. I mean, I never wear the Diamond City armor, but it is pretty good. I would love a good Mexican place. I was looking at some of the places nearby, but I'm trying to not be super focused on nothing but food at this event. But I am focused on nothing but food. Which is funny. I love, like, as much as I love food and talking about food, like, I find the mukbang stuff really, like, to me, that's just pure greed. Don't know how people are really, like, into watching someone, like, gorb themselves, like, proper top-tier decadence. Sometimes I'm like, how did we get to this stage? Even the word gives me the ick. Yeah. Like, I like food. I would easily, more than I probably should. But I wouldn't do it on camera, and I wouldn't say it's a mukbang and all that. Just, yeah. It's a weird one. I guess people watch it out of fascination to see if someone would eat it all. At least that's my way of thinking about it. What event? West Virginia. We're going to West Virginia. Guilty pleasure is man versus food. Yeah. To be fair, though, that's challenges. Like, he's challenging himself to do most of them. While a lot of mukbangs are, like, they're doing that completely, like, on with their free will. Yeah. Didn't take one of my throat things before I started this. These throat lozenges. Quite handy. Right, so my goal today is to get to Virgil. Do I have any missiles? Nope, or mini nukes. No missiles, no mini nukes. I love watching people eat like 40 days worth of calories in one sitting. I won't even lie. No, well, the thing is, I'm not surprised because there is an audience for that. And some people do find it like mesmerizing that people do just stuff themselves. To me, it's like some sort of dystopian, you know. Do you know what? Do you know what the worst one is? Like I was watching a video, right? And it's like a mukbang. And it's instantly followed up with like one of those, like food aid programs for starving kids in Africa. And you're watching someone put away like 20,000 calories in one sitting. And you're just like, the duality of man. Like there are people starving in the world. And then there's someone just absolutely battering unbelievable amounts of food. But then again, you know, freedom of choice, and I can't, I'm torn because I can't knock someone from doing it, even though, you know, with their free will, that's what they decide to use it on. Yeah, pretty good. pretty wild. So yeah, the plan is to get to Virgil's cave. Because I'm minding the dogs and the house and the siblings, so someone's gotta look after things. Plus, if they get up early with the dogs as well, so. Got responsibilities. I have to really. I'm adult Pro Max now. Ice cream liquor bite. I have sensitive teeth, so the thought of someone biting an ice cream turns me. I couldn't. My teeth are way too sensitive. Like I couldn't bite an ice cube or something. Even the thought of that is like, no, not a chance. Like, if anyone ever really wanted to flex on me, they would just walk up to me and bite into an ice cube, have a good crunch. I'd be like, nope. Nope. No, not for me. Crap, I'm crossing this. Do you know what? I'll have to put the hazmat suit on. That'll sort the rad problem out for now. I'm an ice biter. Woo! What a party trick. I always wondered, am I in the minority? Like, is it a minority of people that can't just bite into an ice cube or ice cream or, you know? Or is the majority like that? King, do you have a favorite flavor of crisps or chips? Forgot you use your chips, not crisps. Because we have some of the best, like hands down the best chips. So, salt and vinegar. Fair, fair. Get the pull going. If someone can do a pull, can you bite an ice cube? And this is, the question is not like some sort of life or death thing. Oh my goodness. You one-shot me? Got one shot. That's not good. Thought I was a wee bit more survivable. Oh, can you bite an ice cube? Yes or no? We'll find out whether we're in a minority, Nanimo, or a majority. Justin can't, Marie can't. Well, Facebook's a majority no. YouTube's a majority yes. Ready, so ready salted. Very nice. Ready salted is probably my favorite flavor of crisps. However, McCoy's barbecue steak grilled, or sorry, McCoy's steak grilled hits different. It actually slaps. It's so good. I couldn't even tell you the last time I had a packet. The only crisps that would actually come out even higher for me, and hear me out in this one, chili heat wave Doritos with the sour cream dip. I came home from a drunk night out, and I think we went back to Megan's house. I think it was Megan throwing that party, and she had chili, like heat wave Doritos and like sour cream, like sitting in her kitchen. And I just kept going in. Like I think I polished off the bag easily. Yeah, if you're on Twitch, there's a little poll up. Can you bite an ice cube? Yes or no? You can if you free will. Yes, of course. You can bite into it. Not that you really should, but you can. The question is, like, can you? Is your teeth too sensitive? Mine's too sensitive. Like, I couldn't. Couldn't he do it? Hey, Sir Magic Penguin's back. Good to see you, sir. How are you? You came in just as we're doing a poll on can you bite an ice cube. That's currently where we're at. It was nothing but food earlier. What have we been through? Like favorite sauces, favorite jacket potatoes, favorite school lunch. Been around the world in this one. Do you have a good stream? I'm in a much more upbeat mood than the last time you raided in because I was quite ill. I've made a miraculous recovery. Virgil.
Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute.
Who's gonna win the vote?
Where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to
Let's
sneak
see.
up on me while you distract me.
Did the Raiders make a difference in the poll?
I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize I'm in a minority here. 80% of you said yes, you can bite an ice cube, and 6 said no. I can't. My teeth. The thought. It just. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Kellogg's
What does that mean? Does that mean I have really sensitive teeth? Is that a bad thing? Is that a problem?
You lie to me.
You've got to believe in yourself.
I'm not lying.
Oh, cheers for giving the shout out to Sir Magic Penguin. Be sure to check him out. He does some crowd control runs.
Institute used him to do their
Fellow
dirty
crowd
work
controller.
For so many years. I knew they'd send him.
Were you doing
after me.
Fallout tonight, sir?
Tried to prepare for it. And so you killed him. Then what do you want with me?
I want your boots and your motorcycle.
You and I both know you were part of the Institute. And you escaped.
How do you know that?
Monday, Thursday thingy. Ah, nice one.
I'm not going back. I can't go back.
Love to hear.
Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Relax.
I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that
Here,
is.
listen. Even though people can flex on me by biting into an ice cube, don't bother me, like. I'm just not going to bite an ice cube.
For taking that kind of risk.
What happens if you fail this?
It doesn't matter.
Fine.
Oh, I didn't
You know
fail
what?
it.
I don't even want to know. You want to get yourself killed, that's your problem. But I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. I can help you get in there, but I want something in return.
Yeah, you know what? If someone actually bit into an ice cream, like into actual ice cream, I'd say that would be an even bigger flex. Speaking of, since we're just going through favorite food items today, started with pizza toppings. What's everyone's favorite flavor of ice cream? If I had to put it down, my favorite used to be bubblegum, but now it's honeycomb. Honeycomb every time. 2 scoops of honeycomb. Some marshmallows to feel like a kid on a summer's day back a decade.
You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office.
Mango and white chocolate. Oh, nice. Cotton candy or mint chocolate. Rum raisin. Rum raisin's a real popular one, isn't it?
First things first.
Plain cream or vanilla. Double cream vanilla. Oh, vanilla's top tier, isn't it? Dude, haven't heard of bubblegum in years. Do you know what? I can't even tell you the last time I seen it. It used to be very popular over here at all the wee ice cream places, but either I haven't noticed or there hasn't been any. Homemade lemon curd. Ooh. Mint chocolate chip. Chocolate pistachio. Mint chocolate chip again. Very, very popular. I get the bubblegum one just because it's blue. Nice and blue.
Yeah, they use...
Any ice cream? Ice cream good.
Not many know about
Salted butterscotch?
Closely guarded secret.
Anyone a salted caramel kind of person?
It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another.
Surprised no one's just plain chocolate. Well, I suppose. No, well, mint chocolate chip. Yeah, nobody is just plain chocolate.
In and out of the Institute. You understand? That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
Sure, lots of them.
Don't bullshit me.
Salted caramel ice cream, yeah. They do it over here.
Right now.
Don't know if that's a special thing.
Institute synths designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched.
Thinking of some other ones.
Very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has...
Oh, here, Ben and Jerry's. I wouldn't normally eat Ben and Jerry's, but see their... Is it their fudge brownie? Isn't that the flavor? Chocolate fudge brownie. I don't buy it. Sometimes just sit in the fridge.
Now, I don't know exactly
and someone needs to, you know, assist in
somehow finding one.
In reducing it.
To do the dirty work.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. Now, when you get to the
Sure.
Much talking. Now let's see if we can get out of the glowing sea alive. Because there ain't too many places to sleep. Yeah, I'll take the meat. Do you, if I was to say you get an ice cream with a flake in it, is that lost on anyone from the US? Is that a thing? I don't know if that. I'm so fascinated by the US UK divide. Flake is just a 99. Yeah, 99 too. All the UK people straight in with, it's a 99. Yes. Now we wait for anyone from the US to be like, what is that? Two flakes? That is a top tier move. One beastie down. No clue whatsoever. Must be a UK thing then. Hello, Jeanette. Good to see you. Welcome back. Yeah, we're a little thirsty. Need to get back to Sanctuary. I'd swing north, but I'm a little bit scared of dying at this point. Hey, Gold Phillip. March of the Penguins. Late. Better late than never. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone, from Sir Magic Penguin stream. And anyone watching me that was here prior to the raid, be sure to check him out. Suddenly having the urge to get a flake. My mum came out of the shop the other day and she had just another flake. And she said, here. And I was like, right, well, you know, I'm hardly going to turn down a flake. And there was some wee, like, offer on. She just got 2 flakes. Flake used to do a dipped flake. Anyone here remember dipped flakes? They were a specific, like, variation of flake that you could buy in the store. And it was a flake covered in, like, a molten layer of flake. It was... Hold on. I need to... Might have to educate here. I need to show you as I'm not crazy. I don't even know if they... oh. They're still for sale. Hold on. Let me see this. This... It was just a flake dipped in the same chocolate as a flake. So it was just doubled up flakeness. £41 for a pack of 12. Wait, what? How long? Sounds a bit expensive, doesn't it? Also, why so expensive? Why £41? Although I'm really confused as to why I've never seen these on the shelf. I thought they discontinued them, to be fair. Magical though, because do you know what it tastes like? It just tastes like a doubled up flake. like 2 for the price of 1, because the outer layer of chocolate tastes like flake, which we all love, and then the actual inside tastes like a flake. I wonder, is this like another Fanta Exotic moment where they've just discontinued it here in Northern Ireland? It's actually readily available in the UK. Could be. But yeah, dipped flakes used to be my... That was my go-to chocolate bar. Does anyone here have a go-to chocolate bar? I don't even know if anyone in the US... You do have chocolate, don't yous? Because it... Half the time, I don't know. It can even be classified as chocolate. Oh, forgot about that person. Nice. The reason is because they're often imported to the UK. Oh, so they must sell it like in other markets, but just not the right one. This is heavy. Oh, wait, what? What do you mean? Still over encumbered? Nah, just take buff out. Twix or Cadbury Dairy Milk? Galaxy? Galaxy Ripple is another big contender for me. Toblerone? Ooh. Dairy Milk Caramel. Galaxy Caramel? Just caramel. Buddy's actually on holiday. The bargain you're hearing is actually Teddy. Although I must admit, I'm going to have to check on them here because I don't know why they're coughing. Or coughing. Why they're barking? Well, they've stopped. Unless wee brother got a delivery or something, which would explain why I haven't heard anything. Looks at phone. Nope. Deja's not here. There's me, Teddy, Buster, and my brother. It's all the people that are here today. Parents are in Scotland. Deja's away somewhere. Boys' night. Boys' night indeed. Do you know I haven't seen Rolos in so long? They used to be in like every multi-pack. You got wee Rolos. But Dream bars? Oh yeah. They've brought dream bars back, but they're called. What's they called now? I googled it the other day. I googled dream bar and oh.
Weapons ready.
Go get them, Brotherhood. Ooh, Gatling laser. Yeah, Dream Bar was a pure white chocolate. I love milk. Here, have to say, if it wasn't for the fact I'm too self-conscious to not pick it up, Milky Way? Or Milky Bars, sorry, not Milky Way. Milky Bars. Like, they're so good, but I wish it was like an actual chocolate bar, like a full chocolate bar instead of this wee thin strip, because I need more of it. But whenever there's a multi-pack and there's a, you know, there's a Milky Bar in it, buy 5 packs. That is one way to deal with it, yes. Why get self-conscious? I don't know. I just always look at it like, pure. I do it probably just to keep myself from picking it up every time, because I would eat them all the time. Buy a multi-pack. Big brain plays. Oh, hello. This is not good. Only joking. I got you. Adios. Who was chasing who? I have no jap. I need to get out of any trouble in the future here. It ain't looking good. Jaggery, I have to say, that is probably one of the biggest brain plays, like big brain plays I've ever heard. Get multiple Milky Bars, stack them, bite into them, and make it like it would seem like a full chocolate bar with layers. Ooh. You can get 150 gram? Can you? Gosh, I've only ever seen, you know, the super ultra thin wafer ones. See boxes of them sitting, but anyone here of Wisp of Gold? That would probably be one of King's favorites. He loves caramel. Love to see the Brotherhood. Now, if we swap into more, you know, I don't know what the word is. Like a biscuit? Millionaire shortbread is so goated. They are, that would be my favorite go-to. They give me a millionaire's shortbread. I'm trying to think of the actual name I always use. Because I never would call it a millionaire. Caramel Square? Isn't it just Caramel Square? There was a wee place used to do a homemade one. And it was like, it was super thick shortbread, super thick creamy caramel, and a super thick layer of chocolate. And I think biting into it, it probably gave you the equivalent of one full one. Hold on. The dogs are going crazy. And considering it's just me and my brother, I'm going to go check here, make sure, I don't know, we're not getting like home invaded or something. I doubt it though. We're back. Oh, I'm safe, yeah. It was Deja came back. Wasn't expecting her back, so that's why they were going crazy. You all thinking I was going to die? The random encounter walk into me? In fact, I'm going to sleep here now because no point in risking it. Come this far.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
Wait, how long? Huh. That vertebrate's quite far outside the map.
I don't think we've met yet. We were looking for someplace to make a new life. So here we are. It's not
There we go. That's all I needed. Cook up some of my food. Is that us at level 20 or 46? Could be. Sweet. Max level? There's no max level in Fallout 4. Highest I've ever been was 280... 289? 292?
Hell yeah!
Damn, that was a fall. Go, join your friend. Oh, fly. I hope you all know that I'm extremely hungry after this stream and all these conversations that we had. I think we covered some serious ground in the way of food. Trying to think of anything else. Done chocolate bars, we've done toppings, we've done practically everything. What about sandwiches? Sandwiches. My favorite sandwich is chicken bacon mayo mix. That's actually what it's called here. Bit of cheese too.
Should have just run.
Oh, I was scared it wasn't going to load there. I was like, is Sanctuary corrupted? No worries, Nanimo. Have a good sleep. How do you like your potato? Wedges. Has to be said. My favorite is wedges. I don't think anything beats potato wedges. Good potato wedges, not subpar ones. We'll take all of these. Don't need to leave it with anything. 64 water, good enough. Now my only problem is a bit of lack of sleep, but sleep is not required. Two levels? Oh, I'm not level 46 yet, right. I want to add up my gun here, so since of all the resources, might as well do it here. But yeah, potatoes are great in their versatility.
What are you building?
Now, did I go 308? Or I stick. Ooh. No oil? Hold on a second. We can make oil, can't we? Should have swung past Lexington. Those Mr. Handy containers, they spawn all the time.
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Mashed potato, I don't like lumpy mash, like if there's lumps in it, but a smooth, buttery mash, yeah. The question is, skinny fries?
Yeah?
Or thick cut fries? I have to say fries, even though I mean chips.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Nice and upgraded. Roast potatoes. I do like roasties. Roasties are pretty good. But the best chips are fresh McDonald's chips. Like freshly just made. And boy, oh boy. You never seem to be able to find them. Or at least our McDonald's does a terrible job. Ask for no salt. They gotta cook a fresh batch. Does that work though? Does that actually work? Oh, here, Five Guys Cajun fries. Oof, they are good. They are very good.
What the?
Didn't know that was a thing.
Thought you could hide?
I love the wee ping noise it makes. Or it makes. Ping, ping. Ping, ping. Yeah, we're still hauling around the big boy and all. They're just too heavy. Way too heavy. Sweet. Do you know what? I think Overseers is just all we need. Do you want to use this though? Do you love the assault rifle? A spud gun? Of course I've heard of a spud gun. Gotta love a spud gun. Alright, let's get a good sleep. I think I'm almost strong enough to go tackle all of Far Harbor. Might be a destination in the not so distant future. Where's everything else standing at the moment? Hunter Hunted is where we're at in the main storyline. The Big Dig. Bought Party Stopper. Yeah. I'm going to head back to Far Harbor. I think that's where we'll pick up tomorrow. Will be Far Harbor. And then, of course, remember, Deja will be doing her own thing on Wednesday. I don't believe she isn't doing Fallout London until I'm away. So if you're wondering when she's going to start her Fallout London series, that is when. They following me with these vertebrates? Yeah. Infection? I don't have any infections. It's actually one of the few times I'm not infected. I still have explosives. Catch. Oh, you're legendary. Oh, oh, oh. Haha. I must have grabbed the magazine back when. I'm not sure, David. I didn't know it was that specific. I thought it was just like a compressed air gun thing. Wasn't thinking PVC and hairspray. Oh. Look at that. Chance to deal fire in a successful block. See, what I don't understand is why would they waste that? Because I would say most players never block an attack. If you know, this ain't Dark Souls. You know, there's no parrying. I don't even know if there's parrying in Dark Souls, but I'm going to assume that there's something like that. Like, the only thing I'm going to do, or the only way that would be a useful perk, and it should have been like this, is you have a 25% chance to set the enemy on fire as you're hitting them. Do you not think? Not agree? That would just be an all-rounder, better legendary. Same with the cryo ones and all. Just instead of like a percent chance to set an enemy on fire in a block, just have maybe even just a 15% chance. And it would set them on fire. Seems like a good deal to me. I heard all that shooting. Are you still alive? Well, they were. They were still alive. They're no longer alive. Hey, Raymond. The code for the T-51 nuke armor? You'd have to look up in the wiki to get the code for that. I don't know the code off the top of my head. And you would also have to check the first two numbers, because it's different for everyone, because everyone's DLC loads in differently. It's probably like 03 or 04 though for most players. Hope that helps. Oi! Close. Curly fries, Rufford potatoes with garlic butter and a touch of blue cheese. That does sound pretty good. I personally wouldn't have the biggest sweet tooth, but when it comes to things like Hostess donuts, well, be rude not to. Thankfully, they don't sell them here in the UK. You can get them, but they're difficult and fairly expensive to get. You have to order them on Amazon. So I've resisted. I'm saving myself. Only another 2 weeks. Not that I'm counting. Definitely not. Hey, Rich Dog. Yeah, I've seen they've added tons to the Creation Club. So I'll probably dip my toes back in for some extra things to do. Nope. Not my game. There it is. Let's see if that legendary Deathclaws respawned. Yeah, not legendary. Blat. We lonely girl. Huh. I hit him so hard he he vanished from existence. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there now. Oh. A rolling pin that does 50% more against robots, you say? What a find. Joining late because I just bought a puppy. Ah, congrats. Wee furry friend. Love to see it. So in Far Harbor, we have several that we need to buy. Plus, we need to do Adam's judgments. We'll have to work with the children of Adam. And I need to double check tomorrow whether there's any specific quests outside of the children of Adam. I don't think so, but best be sure about it. Can I sleep in the Nakano residence?
My daughter is human. She's not a synth.
No, is the answer. If I kill them both, can I sleep in the bed? Nah. Bit of a grim way to look at it. Off we go. Now, this is certainly not as bad as doing the monorail in the Nuka World and back. I intend to make Nuka World a one and done, so while we're in Far Harbor, like, I am getting all the uniques. Okay, to conclude the episode, I have one last question. What's your favorite juice? Mine is apple. I don't mind orange juice, but apple juice, just to me, it is the superior one. Especially on like holiday or something, just wee apple juice. Actually, an apple juice sitting down in the fridge for tomorrow. Forgot all about that. No, I haven't forgotten about it. I am so excited. White grape, raspberry and lemon, orange, strawberry and banana, pineapple, nice. Orange or apple? Ah.
On account of the children of Adam.
Lotsie is going straight for the apple.
Your damn cat knocked something over. Again.
Tink didn't mean anything
Mitch.
by it, Mitch.
How can the last plank set you up?
A bed, please.
I swear, her tail's a menace.
If you want me to work in this
I'd like to run.
It's up the stairs.
Uh-huh.
Orange is even better with Prosecco in it. Oh, yes. I agree with that. I agree. Absolutely brilliant. Well, I hope you all had a good time. Thank you for tuning in, as always.
If you don't like
Brilliant
the service,
having you.
there's the
Brilliant chilling out with you. Also, big thanks to Sir Penguin for raiding in. Appreciated. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, our usual time. Know how it is. And we'll be hunting some legendary weapons.
Every day, another harbor man leaves the
Till we get
island.
all of them. So, have a good night, folks. And same time tomorrow. Alex, there he is. Thank you, man. Good to see you. Save the best for last. Yeah, catch us all in a bit.